안녕하세요. Welcome back to our channel. So we just hit 1,000 subscribers. 전면 구독자 여러분 감사합니다. Yay! So we just wanted to make this video because we heard from a lot of you that you want to know how we met. So we're going to talk about that today. Okay, so where it began. Well, I was living in the States
and I was in Australia at the time.
And so I was actually taking Chinese classes in my local community. So I was in my second semester of Chinese classes, and my teacher recommended to me that I should practice speaking with native Chinese speakers.
And I was working in Australia. I was studying too, just English studying. I taught myself. And one of my friends, she's from America, and she linked to me that language exchange website. You want to study English more, you want to be fluently speaker. So she linked to me, and I was looking for people who from America or British, Britain, who can speak native English speakers. And I found you.
Yeah, and it's interesting because when I signed up on the language exchange website, I was looking for Chinese women to talk to. I wasn't really looking for any guys. I thought it was kind of weird because most of the guys on there, when they would message me, it was kind of creepy.
Yeah, you told me those guys are creepy.
Yeah, so I'd kind of ignore most people.
Yeah.
But then I met you, and actually I remember your picture at the time because it had a really fluffy white dog in it. And
yeah,
so,
I remember that.
Yeah, that's kind of what drew me to you, I guess.
Yeah, and you asked me in person when you met me, is that your dog? And actually it wasn't my dog. It was just
it wasn't even your dog.
Yes, stranger's 아저씨 dog, and I pet him because I love dogs.
Yeah, you kind of dog catfished me a little bit.
And when I saw your profile picture, I thought you were Mexican American because you were your hair color is
oh yeah,
black.
I had really dark hair color back then.
And I emailed you with my broken English. I want to study English, so could you be my could you help me my English, something like that. You remember?
I do remember that, but also you were kind of funny in your first message to me, and so it kind of made me want to talk to you more. So there were so many people on that language exchange website from all over the world. Why did you send me a message first?
First of all, your funny picture. Because I thought you were Mexican American because you had black color hair. And second of all, I read your profile, and you said one day you want to go Taiwan, South Korea, and China, right? But most of Westerners, my friends, they want to go to Europe or some countries, you know.
Yeah. And
so
that was because, well, first I was studying Chinese, and second I was planning on going to a trip later that year to all those countries. So it would have been nice to meet people from there too.
But did you know something about Korea at the time, K-pop, K-drama?
No, not that much. No, just a little bit, but I didn't know a lot. I was mostly focused on China at the time.
China.
But
yep.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Started on email, and we would just send each other different messages every single day, long messages.
Yeah, since I emailed you first day, and after since that day, we every single day we emailed each other.
Yeah, I know.
For how long? Like 1 month?
Yeah, about a month. It was just every day a new email would come up,
And after 1 month, I
Mm.
asked you, like, do you have Kakao Talk?
and I was like, "What's Kakao Talk?"
Yeah, you have no idea. Like,
Yeah.
what the?
Yeah.
Like Kakao Talk.
Mhm.
And because like email, you know, like Koreans, we use like Kakao Talk every
Yeah.
second.
I know,
Right?
and it's kind of annoying to have to go back into your email and like respond that way
Yeah,
and not
like-
get a quick response.
Yeah, email, like I have to like open my laptop
Yeah.
every
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
So I asked you, but did you give me like right away? Like did you download it?
I did actually, yeah, and that's something different because with everyone else I was talking to at the time, I didn't do anything else but email. Like I would only use email. So for me to download Kakao Talk for you, that was kind of a big thing.
Wow,
Mm.
it's meant to be.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing you for the first time, and it was like you were outside, so you had like your phone like up to you, and it was raining. I just remember that. That was the first thing I remembered.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
But it was kind of a blur after that because we Skyped each other like every day, 3 times a day.
yeah, 3 times like 2 or 3
Yeah.
times a day. But the most hardest thing was the time difference, isn't it?
Yeah, time difference was really hard because when I would wake up in the morning, that's when you would go to bed,
Yes.
and then when I got off work, that's when you were waking up in the morning and you had to get ready for work.
Yeah.
So like one of us was at work the entire time or sleeping.
So someone has to like sacrifice.
Yeah, someone had to sacrifice their time a bit. Like sometimes I would stay up really late so I could talk to you.
And after Skype, we like exchanged our like home address, right?
Yeah, because we wanted to write like actual
Yeah,
letters.
actual letter, like writing letter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. And actually, I still have your letters.
I still have it. Yeah, I
Mhm.
still have them. And I sent you like
Mhm.
present some like snacks, and you sent me some like American snacks, right?
Yeah, this was my first time trying like Korean snacks too. And they were so good. We decided to meet in person. So I was the one that decided to take a trip to South Korea first to visit you. And do you remember what that was like the first time?
So I was waiting for you like more than 2 hours. It was supposed to be. You were supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm. And were you nervous?
I actually never nervous because I feel like we
Already like met each other?
we already met each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel more like tired
Oh.
because like
Yeah.
2 hours like more than that waiting,
Mhm.
delayed.
I was actually really nervous. I remember being on the airplane and I was like shaking a little bit. Even though I was really nervous, it felt really natural meeting you.
Yeah. So you visited me and I was showing you like Seoul.
Yeah, you took me everywhere in Seoul. I
Yeah, I
remember.
tried to like show you like good things in
Mhm.
Seoul.
Yeah, I was very busy. I was here for about 10 days.
Yeah. And so we spent 10 days, and while you were here, you met my family and my friends, right?
Yep, met your family.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, I went back home. And then for our second trip, we decided to meet in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yes, so I flew from Korea and you flew from the States.
Mm-hmm.
And we had really good time in Thailand.
That was the best trip, I remember.
We love Thailand.
You do. Yeah. And then after that, that's when you came to visit me.
Yeah, so I actually got the job at the time in Japan. So I decided like to go to America. It was like my first time actually.
Yeah, you had a little bit of time before your job started.
Yes, so I could like I had time to like spend with you a lot of time. So I visited you and it was winter time And
And I lived in Minnesota.
yeah, she's from Minnesota.
진짜 춥다.
Yeah, 진짜 춥다. So it was really cold, but I had a good time. I met your family
Yeah,
and your friends,
family,
and
friends, yeah.
I saw many things like in America my first time.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was really good.
And then
And then I was working in Japan, and you were working in the States, and you visited me like to Korea, right?
yep, I came back to Korea again to visit you, and
And I flew from Japan, you flew from the States.
yeah,
It's really complete, yeah, like really long story, right?
it is a long story, and like our relationship was kind of long too,
Yeah.
because we were in a long distance relationship for all of that time. So it was hard. We had to like be in contact with each other like every day, and it wasn't easy, but it was worth it. So the last time you came to visit me, you brought your family and I brought my family, and we met in California. And we did a whole road trip from San Francisco to LA to Grand Canyon, Las Vegas, all of that. And so our families like got to meet each other and get to know each other better.
And yeah, we had really good time in the States, but it was really, really hard because, you know, you don't speak Korean well, and I don't speak English like very well, so I have to be like translator, right? So
Yeah, you had to translate everything.
yeah, translate everything like between your family and my family. But
yeah, and your parents don't know English at all, and my family doesn't know Korean at all. So
yeah, so but I did good job, I
you
think.
did a really good job. I was so impressed, and I
Thank
think
you.
both of our families were impressed.
Yeah.
So throughout that time, we were still long distance, and it was just getting really tiring to keep talking all the time without being with each other. So I made the decision to just give up my job and pack up my life and come to South Korea.
Yeah, so I really appreciated you, because you sacrificed your job and everything to come here.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so that's our end of our How We Met video, and we'll try to make better videos in the future. So thank you for watching, and 구독자 여러분 고맙습니다.